Yes, guys, how are we all doing? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Connor, or you can call me CeeJ if you like. Today we're going to be watching the magnificent man that is Jimmy Carr. The Laughing Donkey. The comedic genius. The ventriloquist dummy. Whatever you want to call him, whatever we all know him as. He's loved worldwide for his hilarious laugh, offensive jokes, and just downright not giving a f*** about what he says to people's faces. Yes, today we are looking at his top 20 most offensive jokes. And anyone that knows Jimmy Carr, he's quite out there with his jokes. He doesn't really care. Well, I assume he does care, but there's like no filter, so to speak.
Pope Benedict. Incidentally, he's called Pope Benedict because he comes with a hollandaise sauce. Hang on, that's not a hollandaise sauce. Benedict. As head of the Catholic Church, Pope Benedict is the boss of every Catholic priest in the world. He's effectively king of the pedos. I read about a Catholic priest that exposed himself, so they defrocked him. They don't help themselves, do they?
No, that's not what
they do. That's part of the problem.
Literally, I knew it was going to be the top 20 most offensive jokes, don't get me wrong, but that started off strong. So it's only going to get worse. Oh, comedy genius.
Well, they do. That's part of the problem.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying. It's almost impossible to explain that shit away.
That was a... Oh... We can all see where this is going. There's a lot of pedo jokes already. We're only 2 jokes in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
In Palestinian passports under occupation, do they just put Israel? That joke is only there to test where the Guardian readers are sitting. No further questions. Back to the knob gang.
I didn't get that joke. I assume there's some context behind that. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't really get that one. I don't think that should have been 18, in my opinion.
Did you see the story about Gary Glitter? There was a GCSE music question about Gary Glitter. How bad's that? How bad's that? A GCSE music question about a Gary Glitter song. Because if there's one artist you don't want associated with the phrase, shh, turn over, you've got an hour.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I should probably leave Glitter alone. He just wants to settle down and have kids.
I had a similar thing with Hurricane Sandy. You remember Hurricane Sandy that devastated the eastern seaboard of America? All I wanted to say was it was the worst thing to hit New York since those 2 planes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See? He's got no filter. He has no filter. Oh, which is... Oh, I don't even know how to explain it. I shouldn't laugh at it, but it's... Yeah, I didn't make the joke, so if you're going to have a go at anyone, tweet him. Don't come at me.
All I wanted to say was it was the worst thing to hit New York since those 2 planes. Possibly they got it right on that one.
A lot of people like to smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16, so I have to get them for both of us. You think it's wrong I'm buying a 15-year-old girl cigarettes? You think it's wrong I'm fucking her? I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. Are you joking or touching kids?
Treat them mean, keep them keen. You all heard that expression?
Yeah.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. Treat them mean, you will keep them keen. If that was really true, if that really worked, treat them mean, keep them keen, wouldn't the Jews absolutely adore the Germans?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Really? A round of applause on a joke about the worst thing that's ever happened? Ever? Where do we go from there?
I tell you what, he's probably offended a lot of people over his time, and yet he's not really. I don't know because I haven't delved into it too much, but I can see because he's still like everywhere. He's a lot of game show hosts. He's still a very successful comedian. That he hasn't been hit by cancel culture, which is a good thing because I don't think he ever picks out on particular things like anti-Semitism and I think that's the word, trans and all of that sort of stuff. He doesn't like go for the LGBT community or anything like that. He sort of avoids that thing, but I'm not too sure. I don't know too much. But he hasn't been cancelled as of yet. It's either he doesn't give a fuck about cancel culture and he's just like, yeah, fuck off. But yeah, he's still about, considering the stuff he has done. And people always pick up on things you've done in previous years. They'll go back 10 years and find that you had a video of you holding your kid by their jacket, like a Mission Impossible scene or something, and it'll be classed as child abuse or something. I know he does have a kid now, but he didn't back then. But that was just my example. And then they'll try and cancel you for it and say, oh, he abuses kids and he's like Jimmy Savile and... But yeah, anyway, he hasn't been cancelled. Fair play to him. He's still going strong. And just keep doing the offensive jokes because they're funny.
Anyone in here ever tried any DIY? Give us a shout if you've ever tried any kind of
never
DIY.
goes to plan.
Yes? Yeah. Most everyone's tried. Can anyone who's ever tried DIY, hand on heart, tell me they don't have a little bit of admiration for the work that Fritzl did? It's not easy building stuff, is it? It's not easy to be a tidy workman. I'm not saying I approve of what he did down there, but he built a cellar without his wife even fucking noticing. I'm just saying credit where credit is due.
No comment.
A round of applause for a Fritzl joke. You may be my kind of town. He was described in the Daily Express newspaper as the most evil man in Austrian history. Not even close. Hitler.
Oh, I may as well have been in the audience because I forgot that Hitler was Austrian. I'm so happy he elaborated on that because I couldn't actually figure out what he meant. And the second, obviously, he said that, I felt like a fucking idiot because I should have known that. I've done my history and all of that stuff. Good joke.
Incredible girl on the internet. Smart, sexy, uninhibited. Of course, it turned out to be a 12-year-old paraplegic boy. I'll be honest, the sex was disappointing. Oh, I think we've reached a barrier there, haven't we? Hang on, we will laugh at that and nothing more. Why not suggest fucking in the disabled toilets? That's what they're for.
Oh, God.
That's why they've got that handrail for more exotic positioning. Don't give me that look. In my defence, when I was in there, I was fucking a cripple. And I'm 90% sure it was consensual.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Because she had her eyes shut?
How was it? Yeah. But that is Parkinson's for you. My girlfriend recently had a miscarriage, and it was doubly bad because I had to pay for it. That feels like we're getting somewhere. And I realise an abortion can be a very upsetting thing for a woman. But at the same time, who doesn't get a little confidence boost when they lose a bit of weight? Right, let me try and offend you. All right, when I was at school, a mate of mine got caught wanking in the showers. Nothing? Well, it ruined the school trip to Auschwitz.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. Oh no. Well, one, why is the school taking you to Auschwitz? Oh. They didn't show the guy's expression after he said that.
Well, it ruined the school trip to Auschwitz.
Oh, it did. It did show his expression, but he wasn't very fazed. He just went, oh.
Here's the thing, I don't like swearing during sex. Who wants to hear that kind of language, especially from a child? Oh, the look you gave me there. You prefer a sweary kid, fair enough. This might offend some of you.
Shocker.
People say, smug, sanctimonious people, in my opinion, but people do say from time to time, you hear them, Princess Diana should have been wearing a seatbelt. If she'd been wearing a seatbelt, she'd be here with us today. To those people, I say this. I say, you try snorting cocaine off a cock in the back of a limo while wearing a seatbelt. You can't be fucking done.
Especially with those sort of...
It's lovely. You spend an hour...
Especially with those sort of jokes, I'm surprised there hasn't been more repercussion from it. But then again, they are only jokes, so some people do take offence to jokes and they're not meant as harm, but some people take it that way, which is fair, but yeah. Oh, that's another rabbit hole I don't want to get into.
It's a brilliant job, this. It's lovely. You spend an hour and a half talking to people, telling them jokes, building up this reservoir of goodwill. But then you're expected just to fuck off. It's a bit weird. With your permission, I'd like to piss away some of that goodwill. Yeah! On an unpleasant joke. You know, sometimes I'll tell a joke that's a bit edgy, and I feel as an audience you go, oh, that's a little bit close to the... Go on then, you. What are you like? I'd like to tell one now that'll make you go... Oh. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah. That looked like his sex face.
Well, it's a joke about love. Can love conquer all? Or do the practicalities of life get in the way? Well, a great example of this is May to December relationships. Relationships where there's a bit of an age gap. Can love conquer that divide? Or does life get in the way, the practicalities? There's probably as many different opinions as there are people in this room. Here's my opinion, for what it's worth. I think you know a girl is too young for you if you're having to make the aeroplane noise to get your cock in her mouth. Here comes the train into the tunnel. There's three things I liked about that joke. Firstly, I like the fact it's a bit edgy. I like edgy jokes. It's about as edgy as I'd want to be. Second thing I like about it, next time you're being intimate with your partners. I know you're sat there thinking, I think he's a bit too mature for that. He's thinking, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Third thing I like about that joke, probably later on tonight, maybe tomorrow or the next day, someone's going to say to you, oh, you were at a comedy show. Tell us a joke.
Oh, God.
I guarantee you that is all you're going to be able to think of. And you'll fuck it up. I was fucking a child in the face. You were what, you fucking maniac?
Do you want to come and visit a hospice? It's palliative care for teenagers. Yes, I do. I got that call about 6 years ago. I said, yeah, I'll go. I didn't know what some of those words meant. I thought it sounds all right, teenagers. I imagine that'll be fun. Now, it transpires, palliative translates to dying, and I found myself in a situation where I went, well, I've got to go. I've said I'll go. And thinking, this is going to be shit. Hand on heart, I thought, this is going to be fucking shit. But I said I'll go, so I'll go. So I went there with very low expectations. I thought, I'll be lucky to get through this without tearing up. I went there, it was genuinely, I couldn't believe what a fucking arsehole I am. Because it was genuinely inspirational. It was brilliant to go. If you get a chance to visit a hospice, go to a hospice. They're amazing. Because I don't know what inspires you, but I like that idea of carpe diem, living in the moment, now being where happiness is. And if you meet life-limited teenagers, they're having that because they're aware of how precious time is. And I think we often forget in our day-to-day lives. So it was amazing to go and to be around. I've been back many times since, and I'd recommend it as a thing to do. It's really fun. They don't want to be shut away. They want to be part of society. The thing that blew me away when I went there was an incident. So if I go out to get coffee before the show, if I go to Starbucks, obviously my coffee shop of choice. Similar views. But if I go out to get coffee before the show, right, if there's a group of 15-year-old girls in the coffee shop, they'll be really flirty with me, not because I'm some super attractive dude, but because I'm a celebrity and there's a cachet to celebrity in our society, for better, for worse. There just is, it's a fact. So I'm used to that kind of flirting in that context. I wasn't expecting it within the context of palliative care for teenagers in a hospice. There's a girl in there, she just turned 15, pretty little thing, and she's a massive comedy fan. And she had all the DVDs, seen everything on YouTube, like really into it. And she was really flirty and really tactile. And I thought, what? All she wanted was a kiss. And I thought, well, where's the harm? She's going to be dead before she can testify. I can see you think that's bad, but I can make that worse with just 2 words. True story.
Oh, no.
It is a true story, it just happens to be about a different Jimmy.
Oh, no. Except he was dead before they could testify.
How do you make a gay fuck a woman? Shit in her cunt. I know. Don't think I don't know, because I know. I know. There's no use giving me a look as if I didn't pay £25 to listen to this film. Because you did, and you know you did.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. That's what they say, isn't it? Treat them mean, keep them keen. But I think you've gone too far if you're using a Stanley knife. Of course, a lot of women stay with their men even if their men hit them. A lot of women will stay with their husbands even if their husbands beat them. I tell you what they need. A slap. Where's your self-esteem? Silly cow. She was tiny. Of course, the thing people never say about domestic violence, and it strikes me as being just so very obvious, but people never say this about domestic violence, is just how fucking stupid it is. I mean, you're hitting your wife. It's your wife. You might as well key your own fucking car. Think about it. You don't like her now, you're not going to like her anymore with 2 black eyes and a bit of a face on, are you? There are places in the country where that's just a joke. I did that joke in Preston. It was like marriage guidance.
Oh, God.
It got a round of applause. Well, I thought it was a round of applause. It was actually people hitting their wives.
That's Preston for you.
I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7, plus postage and packing. That's how they get you. If only they'd put holes in that box.
Oh, God.
And that is the joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief gig.
Oh, and there's the laugh at the end to finish it all off. But yes, guys, that's that was quite a roller coaster of offensive jokes. Yeah, guys, that was Jimmy Carr's top 20 most offensive jokes. They were wild, to say the least, and I say very offensive, as the title says. Obviously not towards myself, but some people will find it offensive. And like I said in the video, I'm surprised he hasn't been cancelled. Good on him for not getting cancelled, and just, it's his job at the end of the day, isn't it? That's what he does. That's what he does, and he does it well. So, fair play to him. But yeah, if you guys like the video, if you like watching the video, give it a like, comment, all of that good stuff. You can dislike, but no one will see it, so it's not worth your time. But yes, guys, you know the drill. If you like the video, give it some love, share it with your friends, let everyone know that I'm about, and I'm going to be staying. So if you don't like it, have a good rest of 2021. Have a good New Year's Eve. Enjoy your new year. Everyone go back to work. Be safe. Thank you all for the support throughout this year. It means a hell of a lot to me, because it's getting me somewhere, and it's getting me more motivated to do better things and try other videos. I mean, I am going to be broadening my horizons through this year, video-wise and content-wise. I'm going to be able to be more captivating, but it's a comfort thing. But yeah, like I say, have a good new year, guys. This might be my last video till 2022. Give us some love, stay safe, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for a good end of 2021, because I've only been doing this a couple months, and bring on 2022. So yes, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.